Senator Cruz refused to help us when everybody else in the government was. Our elected officials, they're accountable for not only their actions, but for their inactions. Ted Cruz is not here for Texas. Ted Cruz is here for Ted Cruz.
Scathing criticism of Senator Ted Cruz from Joey Reed, father of former Russian captive Trevor Reed. The attack ad narrated by the elder Reed was funded by Cruz's Democratic challenger Colin Allred. Fox 26 sought and received rebuttal from the incumbent.
Sometimes it is helpful to be publicly engaged, sometimes it is not. In that instance, we were advised by the State Department. I was in the middle of a huge fight with Russia and Putin over the Nord Stream 2 pipeline. I was the lead author of sanctions that had shut that pipeline down, and I was advised that my engaging publicly would be harmful to the effort, that it would end up making it harder to bring Trevor home. And so I remained quiet because I didn't want to hurt the situation. I'm thrilled that he's back.
Panel Rice political analyst Mark Jones reviewed both the ad and the response and says Cruz's explanation for disengagement is credible given his documented role in the Nord Stream 2 issue and his history of advocacy for several other American captives. Thoughts, Chris Tritico?
Well, I can't get in the State Department, and I don't know if they advised him of that or not. I can't say that he did or he didn't. We know that he did also that bill, and so I'm not gonna get in Ted's head one way or the other. It's a decent ad, and I know why it's airing.
Go, Gary.
Yeah, what did Allred do to get this guy out? Nothing that I can see. This is just mudslinging on Cruz. I mean, they have spent, I think they're up to $100 million of just throwing mud at Cruz on one issue after another, demagoguing him. Hopefully the voters of Texas can see through it and say that Ted Cruz is very effective in Washington for the role that he plays.
Tomorrow, for the record, Allred has endorsed, or Reed has endorsed Allred, said that he was battling on his
Did you hear anything about it?
Okay.
Did you read anything about it?
Go ahead.
Yeah, so as an example, when the female basketball player was over in Russia,
Brittany Griner.
they told Sheila to stand down because, Putin, he ain't really that good with women. They're like, we're going to have somebody. Now, whoever said that to her had to be a fool, number one, okay? But she went over there anyway. I mean, she went, make sure she'd been on Brittany. My daughter played basketball against Brittany. Brittany was a star in 7th grade, and so she went over there to fight. I don't know if this is true or not. It is plausible because sometimes they feel if you were the face of something and we got an issue over here, your face ain't the one that need to be in the place. So it's plausible. But, this is a dad whose son was in dire straits. He didn't care what nobody's to help my baby. So kudos to you, Mr. Reed, for using your voice.
Bob, the senator said they tried to give this explanation. The family or Joey Reed just didn't believe him.
Well, it's campaign season, and Colin Allred's ads have been full of misstatements and mistruths and misleading information throughout this campaign. His ad on this border issue, where was he when the House Republicans put forward a bill to secure the border down there? Not a single Democrat voted for it. He's voted with Nancy Pelosi on every single bill that she wanted passed. He's not representative of Texas values, and his ads show that, and they may appeal to a small section of the voter base, but by and large, this is a critical race for the state of Texas, for the nation, for control of the United States Senate, and I think people need to take a very close look at the record of Senator Cruz and what he's actually done for the people of Texas.
Tomorrow, 10 seconds.
Not all of Texas agree that Ted Cruz speaks for all of Texas. So be clear about that, because he was one of the people who voted against the border bill that would have helped people in some way.
We're going to talk more about the border later, you guys. Up next.